Again, Doug here from X-Frames FPV, and today, well, we've got a wrap-up final thoughts video. Now, we're going to have to do this one a little bit different than normal, and the reason is because this frame I had to get out right away. It went to my customer in Texas that I've become good friends with, and I wanted to have it out to him by his birthday. This was a secret build for him. Now, he paid for it, of course, but he wanted me to build him something that I thought he would really like. And so what we did is we built him a 5-inch AstroX stretch that's built to run on 5 and 6S. And so initially, the ESCs that I had kind of spec'd for it, in doing some research, I found that probably wouldn't be very well suited for 6S. I think overall, my opinion, as far as 4-in-1s, we're talking about 4-in-1s. I originally spec'd it. Now this is mine here. This is an AstroX, true X, not a stretch. And originally we had spec'd it with this. This is basically a Revolt. This is the Schizo version, and this is their Bolt. This is from Raceflight, their Bolt ESC 4-in-1, and it does say it's 6S capable, but I talked to a couple of people, and I don't think it's something that I would be comfortable with running 6S on a continuous basis. And I know there's people that say that it does it and people that have good luck with it, but I just decided instead of doing that, doing this ESC, I decided to go with some Aikon 30 amp on the arms, and those work in my experience with 6S really, really well. And I talked to another guy that's running the motors that we ran on that build. Now, if you remember in the build out video we did, we spec'd it with the HobbyWing 2405 motors, and we spec'd it with this flight controller and this ESC. So we changed, obviously we kept the HobbyWing 2405 motors, and we switched to the Aikon 30 amp. They have two versions. One is a 2 to 4S and one is, I believe, a 3 to 6. Well, obviously we did the 3 to 6. So I'm showing you this one just because this is an AstroX and it kind of gives you an idea of what we did. Now, one of the things, and every once in a while I'll probably throw up a picture here so that, of the drone, because I do have pictures of it. I took some quick pictures before I sent it out. And so you can look at those rather than looking at my ugly mug for a whole, 5 or 7 minutes, however long this video is. And we are going to have some flight footage of it. I did record some 5S. We thought we recorded some 5S flight footage of it, but the recorder, the HD recorder, ran out of battery, and so it just lost all that video. So the video that we do have is 4S, but gives you an idea of what these motors can do. And I've got to say, I'm just so happy with these HobbyWing 2405. We ran them in the 2250 kV, and especially when you're going high voltage, you kind of want to drop the kV down. I mean, there's some guys running high kV at 6S, but for me, I think the better way to do it is to drop the kV, make it a little efficient, and you still have, it's still crazy fast. I was impressed with the runtime and the flight time that I was able to get with this 2405 on a 4S 1300 pack. We got like 3 minutes 30 seconds on a 1300 pack. We ran an R-Line 95C 1500 4S, and we got like 4 minutes 10 seconds, I believe, or through maybe I don't remember, but it was close to 4 minutes. And that's impressive for a 2405 motor with this much power. So I am looking forward to trying more of their motors. They have a 2850 kV that I do want to try and kind of get an idea of what that motor really can do as far as efficiency. I know it's going to be really fast, but as far as efficiency. So let's go to the flight footage and kind of take a look, and you can kind of see it flying around, and then we'll come back and I'll kind of wrap this up. Okay, there you can see it kind of flying around, and you know, we don't usually do a lot of flight footage because we run out of time. But with Jason, he wants everything. He does not want it until I've flown quite a few packs through it and got a really locked in tune on it. We did a little more tuning after this footage that we got and got it even more locked in. And so it went out to him really quickly because I wanted it to be there on his birthday, and he kind of wasn't expecting it that early, but we got it to him. So, my final thoughts on this, this frame, it flies great. Everything went together really well. Didn't have any hits, so durability yet, I don't know yet, but I can only assume it's going to do well just because of the build quality that goes into it. These 30 amp Aikon ESCs, no questions, it's an absolute wonderful ESC, and so I've used them quite a bit before, and so I didn't expect anything different than just great performance. What I was, and we were running on DShot 600, I believe. Yeah, so sorry. But what I really was surprised with was the efficiency of this 2405 motor. And to me, it had the same efficiency, if not better, than a lot of 2206 low KV motors with considerable more power. So, like I said, I really look forward to in the future going through and getting this 2850 kV and trying it and see if that efficiency carries over, because obviously it's going to not be as efficient, but if we can get some decent efficiency with a 2405 and a 2850 kV motor, gosh, that's just going to be phenomenal. So look to that. I'm going to order another set of motors. Actually, they're going to go on this. I won't be running probably anything more than 4S, maybe 5S on this, so I won't have any problem with that setup. I'm debating on what KV to get. I probably will get the 2850 kV just for test purposes, and we'll just go forward. So pretty impressed with what HobbyWing's done so far with all the products that they've released. They've been around for a long time. They've been in the RC car industry for a long time and make some really good products, and their FPV products. They've obviously hired whoever's doing their R&D. They've obviously hired somebody that really knows what they're doing. So that's it on the AstroX Stretch X 5 and 6S build. Overall, it went really smoothly. I love the looks of these motors, and I'm a sucker for blue. So I liked how everything went together. So guys, thank you for sticking with me. You can check out my website. If you have any questions or anything, you can, I've got my emails down in the description, as well as you can go to my website, xframesfpv.com, and you can see pricing and some of the builds, and we're going to be doing some tweaking to that, so stay tuned. I'll be making some announcements about that here in the future weeks to come, and got some exciting stuff coming up. So guys, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you get some time to fly.